Today's the day the chickens are going off the island, so we're boxing them up.
We're just saying goodbye to them, really. So we've got to do it nice and quietly if we can, but they get a bit agitated, but the minute they get inside the boxes, they're fine. There's a few that I feel really quite sentimentally attached to, and I'm hoping that when Liz and I get ourselves together and have a little farm, then we're going to come up and take a few of the ones that we hand-reared.
And Des reared this one from an egg. Des is the daddy of this chick.
No, steady on, I don't want any taunts of bestiality.
Oh, come on, we told you earlier we'd seen you kissing that chicken.
It's going to be a bit of a sad day, really. Just like Philly and the cows. So, you know, be sad.
I just love them. I think they're amazing creatures. The only thing I can put it close to is those men at the weekends who polish their cars for hours and hours and hours. That's me with the cows.
It gives you a feeling of self-worth when you're actually doing something for, well, animals as well as other people, but in this case, animals.
It's quite sad, really. I'll miss this old cow. She's a big, clumsy, awkward cow, and I feel a lot of empathy with her.
You kind of feel privileged that they're that comfortable with you, that, you know, a lady was in here giving birth and you could come and sit on the floor next to her and she wouldn't bat an eyelid. She'll even sort of lick you as you're sat there with her. You become barking mad. But you can never be a farmer if you're vegetarian, can you?
Packing the animals off is really quite a sad moment. I think we'll all be down on the beach. It's stupid, crying over a bunch of chickens, but we're really fond of them. This is one of the moments when you have to acknowledge that it never was forever. But it felt like it was at some points. And find it very sad.
It's a tempting prospect to just cut loose from the modern world and rent a croft up here or something. But I wouldn't do that this early in my life. But at some stage in the future I might, I don't know. It's nice to have a few pigs and a few cattle and a few sheep and just kill your own meat, get your own milk out of the cattle.
Yeah, that's not what I was trying to do.
Come on, good girl.
This is really slicky, this bit.
The problem is we can't get the cows on board because, well, they don't know what's going on. They're a bit anxious. They've been pooing and peeing all over the place. Well, I don't think they're going to necessarily have a sentimental attachment to the place, but yeah, they are reluctant to leave. But once they get over the other side, they'll be fine. They'll be reunited with their calves and they'll have a good life.
This way. Good girl. Good girl. Take it slow. Misty, come on.
Come on.
Which way are we going?
Yay! Where are we? Oh dear.
Why can you give
Cow
them
team
cows?
to the cows.
Oh, I love this way of life. Totally. But again, I think I'm too young to be doing it now. You know, I'd have to sort of think, right, well, this is it, and there's other things I want to do. But this is the longest time I've stayed in one place for years and years and years. Don't want it to end.
Yesterday, I don't know what the temperature got to, but probably like -5. Everything froze. So we spent all of yesterday with no water, just kind of using the water butts. But I basically came out with some hot water and just trickled it over all the different pipes and biffed them lots and lots. That was last night, and lots of ice came out. And then I came down this morning, and then suddenly you could actually hear the ice going. And now that thing up there, it's got loads of ice on top of it, but it's filling up, which means that we're absolutely sorted for water. God, I'm amazed I know all this stuff now. It's brilliant. Hello.
Hi, Ben.
Right, now, it's all worked. Water. Work.
It's a miracle! It could only happen on Sunday. It's a miracle! Ben's turned water into water. Or turned sand.
Yeah. Ice into water. We've got water again, which means that we can have tea again and showers and things, which is quite good because it would have been quite annoying to end the project with another drought. One was enough.
I don't think anybody could fail to be impressed by what's been created. I mean, it really has been very much a serious experiment in terms of them having to live here, having to get their livestock going, grow their vegetables, and that's on top of having to get to know each other. And they've also produced marvellous pieces of artwork and creative presents for each other. The things that are precious to them are actually things that others have made for them or that they've found here on Tarnsay.
This is going to be the time capsule from Tarnsay 2000, and it's going to be buried somewhere on the island. And we've got to work really quick now because where we're going to bury it is a long way away. Conditions here at the moment, weather-wise, are really bad, and it gets dark about 3:30, and we know it's going to take us at least an hour to get there and an hour to get back, and it's now 2:30. So I'll let you see what's in there. Picture signed there from Philly, the photographer, and there's a tape that was done with Evil Camera Woman and my daughter. A bit of symbolism there about how our fishing went. An empty float.
Gordon's fishing, Gordon's fishing, caught the fish, caught the fish.
And then my old friend that I'm putting in is a bottle of 2000 Solomon Grundy homemade wine. It's the song that Porrick wrote and sung last night for the review.
Every day I wore the same gear and me socks were getting smelly.
This is really touching because the present I'm doing for Roger, and he's put in a picture of Black Pipe Beach with some verse about how he went there to cut his peat. And this is the group photo.
Who do you imagine will find this and when?
I'd like to think somebody would find it 20 or 30 years time, but there's a plan by the people here that put all this in to come back here in 10 years time and open it ourselves, so I think that'd be nice if it was still there when we come back. And there you go, Castaway 2000. See you in 10 years time.
The community's quite kind of mixed because some people have been packing like started months ago, literally, and there are some people who probably haven't even started yet. But I've left it to this last minute just because I don't want to sleep in this pod with everything all packed up. It's just a psychological thing, I think.
Well, they're reluctant to pack. I do think, you go into the pods and everything's all about the place, and they really don't want to take down these cards and the gifts that people have bought them and the driftwood things that they've got around the place.
So addictive, collecting driftwood and stuff.
And they seem to have half packed or not packed at all. So I think there's a wee bit of denial in some people that they don't really want to do it.
Oh! Sorry, Inca! Of course, there's lots of things that I can't wait to get away from. Island politics would be brilliant. Gossiping. I never gossiped before I came here, ever. And it's like the most popular pastime. So I won't miss that. But I'll miss all the people, I'll miss the island, I'll miss the animals, I'll miss everything. But I'm excited as well. The excitement of being asked to do lots of things, whether that be television-y things or whether that be magazine things or newspaper things or travel programs. That's so exciting for me because my life's always been searching for the next sort of adventure or the next challenge, hence coming here.